consistency for me. I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mutale. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share and subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to another banging video. Just as you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be a story time. This is a story time of how I got cheated on for the very first time. If you like the idea of this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn your notification bell so that you can get notified each time I post a video. And let's get right into this video. Keep in mind, even before I start, keep in mind that I was very young when this happened, and I'm not as dumb as I used to be, because I was a very dumb boy, and I've just accepted I was a very dumb boy. But anyway, guys, let's get right into this video. So this happened in, like, I don't remember what year exactly it was, but I'm sure I was like in the 9th to 10th grade. Yeah, I was in the 9th, 10th grade, and I went for a holiday at my cousin's house. And by that time I was like very single. You know, like when you're in grade 9, grade 10, everybody wants to be in a relationship and you just want to go with it because that's the vibe, that's what's going on. If you're not in a relationship, then you're not cutting, you're not happening, you know. And that's what I really wanted. I just wanted to be in a relationship. And my cousin was a senior at some school I won't mention. So he was a senior, and there was this girl who was also a junior who was like in the 9th grade, the same grade as I was in. And he told me, saying, no, she's a really cool girl, she's a good girl, I'm sure you might like her, she's all that. And wait, let's call this girl Ivy. Yeah, let's call this girl Ivy. So you know, those in those days, not these days of now where these kids know Instagram and everything. Those days we used to use Facebook was the key, you know. If you get likes, if you get what on Facebook, then you're happening. And you know, this girl was a little famous on Facebook, and I was really skeptical about it because, you know, these girls that are famous are the ones that are the heartbreakers. You understand, right? But anyway, I was like, since he said she's a good girl, so like, let me go for it. So he gave me her user, I searched her up, I added her, she added me back. She wasn't the one who sent the hi first. She sent the hi, I replied, things were just going so well. We started talking. Schools opened, I came back to my place because by then I was at his place. I came back to my place, and for those of you who are like my close friends, you know I'm a bad texter. So I was a really bad texter, and she told my cousin about it. So my cousin told me, you get serious, the girl's really interested, and she keeps on complaining that you're delaying to reply, this and that. So, you know, I brought my A game. I was really serious about it. I was replying on time, talking to her all the time, and everything was just going quite nice, you know, going great until sometime I just said to them, like, you know what, she's serious, I'm serious, we've got a bond. What are we waiting for? Like, let's make it official already. So I asked her out, and she accepted. So we were officially like together, and everything was going so well, here and there, until I noticed something very funny happening on Facebook, you know. Like, her cover photo was a guy. Okay, honestly, I was really dumb. This is when I see it, like, when I think about it in this way, like, I was really young and dumb. So her cover picture was a boy. And you know, like, this you know, like in that era when like posting each other on your timeline, like tagging each other on your timeline was like the shit. So she used to tag him, he used to tag her. And you know, like me and this girl had been dating for quite some time, to a point where I even knew her friends, her friend groups, and how she used to play with her friends. And her friends used to even text me, you know, and everything was just going fine, you know, until no, like this was getting out of hand. So I tried asking one of her friends, saying, who's this guy Ivy keeps on posting? So, and she tells me, no, that's just her friend, you know, like they're best friends, and that's why they keep posting each other like that. So I'm like, oh, you're sure? Yes. So I ask the girl, so, who's the guy you keep on posting? And you know what she tells me? It's my cousin. So you know what wasn't making sense is her friend tells me it's the what? It's the best friend. And her she tells me it's the cousin. So, you know, I just went with the flow because I really liked this girl, and this girl was like one of my first official girlfriends, you know. So I was just like, oh, cool, cool. So, you know, everything was still going well. I believed the story, and I moved on with my life because that was the best thing to do for me. Yeah, so we continued dating. Life was going great, and we were happy. We were happy because in the end, happiness is what matters. So we were happy until one of my friends who used to view our story, because but at that point I think I didn't even know that you could actually block somebody from viewing your story. So I couldn't view her status, I couldn't view her story. One of my friends noticed something funny, and he had texted me saying, are you and Ivy still together? And I'm like, yeah, we're still together. We were even talking just yesterday, we're still together. And he tells me saying, then why in the world no. Is she kissing another boy on her story? At that point I was just like finished. Like I was finished. You know, like I wasn't understanding, like, what do you mean she's another boy on her story? Could you like screenshot and send it to me? So he screenshotted and sent it to me, and to my observation I couldn't view the story, so I knew that she had blocked me. So I was just like, what am I gonna do now? So I went ahead and confronted her about it, saying, who's this guy? You know, because the guy's face was not showing. I'm like, who's this guy? She goes like, oh no, that's my ex, and apparently he has my account, so he logged in and posted that to make you feel jealous. I'm like, make me feel jealous when I can't view it?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I believed her, and we moved on just like that. After some time, I feel like this girl was just messy. She was just messy. After some time, that same very cousin of ours, her and him were wearing matching outfits. They posted on their what? They were wearing matching outfits. And at that point in time, I was just like, enough is enough. Like, this boy is not our cousin, and I need to find out soon before I just cry. I break my heart. So you know what I did, right? Since they kept on like tagging each other, so I already knew who the guy was at this point in time. So I clicked on his profile, wanting to find that, oh, we're actually even friends on Facebook. So I texted him, like, yo. He's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, I'm good, how are you? I'm okay. I'm like, oh, okay. And you know, like I kept it on like for like a day or two, because I never wanted him to start thinking, saying, why has this guy texted me? Who is this guy? Because at that point in time, Ivy hadn't like posted me ever. So after some time I noticed, I'm like, okay, and now I can ask. So I told him, I'm like, yo, I've been noticing you really like tagging each other with a certain person I'm friends with on Facebook, right? And I asked him saying, who is Ivy to you? To my surprise, he just went directly. He was like, oh, she's my girlfriend. Oh, I'm like, oh, wow, she's your girlfriend? You guys have been dating for how long? 2 years. And that was like the 4th month of us being together. So you can imagine, all that time, I was just in a relationship alone. I was just dating myself. I was always the side nigga, never been the main nigga. I was always the side nigga. I was just in shock. I'm like, oh, so I've been lying to myself all this time. Like, I thought I was in a relationship with this girl, but in actual sense, I was just dating myself. So, you know, when he told me that, I was just like, oh, she's your girlfriend. 2 years. I'm like, oh, wow. Do you trust your girl? He goes like, yeah, I don't trust her. This and that, this and that. I'm like, oh. So, you know, at that point in time, I was just bang. I'm like, okay, time to accept this. There's nothing I can do. Time to accept this, you know. And I texted about it. I'm like, oh, I texted your boy, your so-called cousin, and he told me you guys are in a relationship, this and that. And you know, she really gaslighted me into thinking that was never the case. He was just saying that to try to protect her because a random boy is in his DM asking about his cousin. So, and you know, I really didn't buy that. So I told my cousin about it. I'm like, oh, this was really cutting. And he told me, no, just forget about her. This is how these in Lusaka work, because they will lie to you saying, oh no, it's the cousin, or no, what, this, or in actual sense, what you have seen is the truth. So I just exited the whole thing and I stopped talking to her. And you know, it left me depressed, because this was my first ever official heartbreak. It was my first ever liking someone, you know. I really liked this girl and she did me dirty. So I was just like, okay, it's life. We move. Like, that's the thing, we move. And I still remember my cousin told me saying, should be proud about it because she didn't cheat on you, she cheated on him, you know, because you came into the picture while the guy was still there. So don't take it as, no, she cheated on me. She didn't cheat on you, she was cheating on him with you. So you're the prize. So just move on with your life. And I was okay with it. I just moved on and I didn't even talk to her after that. I blocked her I blocked her everywhere and I didn't want anything to do with her. 1 month later, she texted me because her and that boy had broken up. So her friend texted me saying, oh no, don't even reply to Ivy. Ivy's just trying to get back to you because her and this guy broke up, you know. So don't fall for it. So I didn't reply and I just ghosted her. And my life just went on just like that, and it was really depressing, you know, for a 9th grader going through all of that, discovering that the person you liked was dating somebody for 2 years. Yo, like, it was really crazy for me. And I can't believe I've just embarrassed myself. Anyway guys, I've come to the end of this video. If you liked this video and watched it till the end, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn your notification bell so that you can get notified each time I post a video. And apologies for the bad editing because I've just started. And make sure to comment down below which future content you would like to see on this channel, and I will see you in my next video.